Good morning to all. Today we will start chapter number 2, basic accounting terms. These are most important terms of accounting. Being a commerce student, we need to know the basic accounting terms. First one is business transactions. Business transactions means financial transactions which can be measured in terms of money and brings a change in the financial position of an enterprise. It is an agreement between two parties involving transfer or exchange of goods and services. Business transactions may be of two types, cash transactions and credit transactions. The next one is account. Account is a record of transactions, or we can say account is a summary of transactions, cash transactions or credit transactions under a particular head of account. Next is capital. Capital is the amount invested in the business by the owner or proprietor or partners in case of partnership firm. It may be in the form of money or assets having monetary value. Next is drawings. Drawings is the amount or goods withdrawn by the proprietor for domestic use or for personal use. It reduces the investment or capital of the owner. Assets. Assets are the economic resources of the business, or we can say assets are the properties of the business to get future benefit. Assets are further classified into two parts, current assets and non-current assets. Current assets are those assets which can be converted into cash within a short period, say 1 year, or we can say 12 months. For example, cash in hand, cash at bank, debtors, stock. Next is non-current assets are those current assets which are acquired for the purpose of increasing profit earning capacity of the business, or we can say these assets are purchased not for sale. For example, land and building, plant and machinery, furniture and fixtures. Non-current assets are further classified into two parts, tangible assets and intangible assets. Tangible assets having physical existence, or we can say it can be touched or seen. For example, land and building, plant and machinery, furniture. And second one is non-tangible assets. Non-tangible assets are those assets which can't be seen or touched. For example, goodwill, patent, copyright and trademark. Next is liabilities. Liabilities means amount payable by the business. Liability towards the owner of the business is termed as internal liability. On the other hand, liability towards the outsiders is termed as external liability. External liability arises because of credit transactions or loan taken from the bank or other institution. Liabilities are classified into two parts, current liabilities and non-current liabilities. Current liabilities are those liabilities which are payable within 12 months from the end of the accounting period. For example, trade payables, creditors, and non-current liabilities are those liabilities which are payable after a period of more than a year from the end of the accounting period. For example, long-term borrowings. Next is expenditure. Expenditure is the amount spent or a liability incurred for acquiring assets, goods and services. Capital expenditure, it is most important. It is an expenditure incurred to acquire assets or improving the existing asset which will increase the earning capacity of the business. They are shown in the balance sheet. Revenue expenditure, it is the expenditure incurred to get full benefit in one accounting year. They are shown in profit and loss account. Next is receipt. It is the amount which is received or receivable due to selling of goods or services or assets. Revenue receipt, those receipts which are of recurring nature and received or receivable in the normal course of action. It is the receipt against sale of goods or rendering services. Next is capital receipt, those receipts which are of non-recurring nature and not received or receivable in normal course of business. It is receipt against sale of fixed assets. Next is trade receivables. Total amount due from debtors and bills receivable is called trade receivables. Debtors generally take place due to credit sales. If you are sale goods on credit basis, then you create debtors. Next is bill receivable. amount which will be received against bill of exchange on a specified date accepted by a debtor. Next is trade payables. Total amount due to creditors and bills payable is called trade payables. Creditors generally take place due to credit purchase. If you are purchasing goods on credit basis, then you create creditors and it is shown in the liability side of the balance sheet. Bills payable, amount which will be payable on the specified date against bill of exchange accepted. And next is discount. Discount is any type of reduction in the price by seller to the buyer. Cash discount. When discount is given to get an early payment, it is called cash discount. It is shown in the entry. Trade discount. When discount is to increase sales, it is called trade discount. It is not shown in the entry. Trade discount is given at the time of bulk purchase. Thank you.